Leo, if you are hearing these words right now, understand that this is not a coincidence. The universe has aligned the timing, the place, and the message because this is the moment you were meant to receive it. I want to ask you something that may stay with you long after this video ends. What if I told you that a $500 million breakthrough is already in motion, and it has your name written on it? This is not just about money. This is about a divine invitation to step fully into your higher purpose, to use abundance not only to transform your own life but to bring light, healing, and inspiration to others. Picture this for a moment. In the vast map of cosmic energy, you are standing in the very center, radiating the golden light of the sun, your ruling force as a Leo. This light is a beacon, like a lighthouse in the night, sending a signal that draws in ships carrying wealth, opportunity, and blessings directly to you. This is not random luck. This is the universe's deliberate choice, made long ago, now revealing itself at exactly the right time. But here is the truth: receiving what is meant for you requires more than desire. It demands absolute trust in the process, even when the steps ahead are not yet visible. It calls for an open heart, ready to forgive, release, and welcome what's next. Forgiveness is not about excusing past wrongs. It is about removing the heavy locks from the gates of your abundance. The moment you release resentment, fear, and self-doubt, you clear the path for the flow of prosperity to rush in faster than you ever imagined. Leo, you are not here to live small or quietly. You were born to lead, to inspire, to stand in your light without apology. The abundance that is making its way to you is not just for personal comfort. It is a resource fuel for your sacred mission in this world. When wealth is aligned with purpose, it becomes a powerful instrument of transformation. The universe is watching to see if you are ready to be a vessel for this blessing, to channel it into creating ripples of impact that extend far beyond your own life. If your heart is beating faster right now, if you feel that warm and undeniable energy rising within you, trust that it is not your imagination. It is confirmation. This is your moment of alignment. I want you to affirm it with action. Comment below with the words, "I am ready," or the number 888 as a declaration to yourself and to the universe that you are prepared to receive. Each action you take in faith strengthens the signal you are sending out into the cosmic field. I also want to take a moment to express my deep gratitude for your presence here. Every time you watch, like, comment, share, or subscribe, you are not only supporting this channel but also helping these transformative messages reach others who are searching for them. Your support keeps this flow of light and guidance alive, and I am truly thankful from the bottom of my heart. Stay with me until the very end today, because what the universe is about to reveal is extraordinary. And now, my loyal Leos, I want to hear from you. What was it that drew you here today? If you are ready to walk through this gateway of abundance, then let us begin this journey together. We will uncover how faith, alignment with your divine purpose, and a generous spirit can unlock the unstoppable flow of prosperity the universe has prepared for you since the very beginning. Leo, imagine for a moment that you are no longer chasing after what you desire, but instead, you are standing so firmly in your own light that everything you've been longing for begins to gravitate toward you. This is the essence of stepping into the frequency of abundance, not running breathless toward it, but allowing it to find you because your energy has become a perfect match. You are not hunting for wealth, success, or opportunity. You are embodying the qualities that make these things inevitable. When you live and breathe your truth with courage, when your presence radiates confidence and openness, you create a natural pull that draws prosperity into your orbit. This is the art of merging with abundance rather than pursuing it. For Leo, this process is written in your very nature. You are ruled by the sun, the center of our solar system, and just as every planet is drawn to its light, so too are opportunities drawn to yours. The sun does not chase, it shines, it sustains, it commands attention by the sheer power of its existence. And you, dear Leo, are being invited to remember that same truth within yourself. Your charisma, your ability to inspire others, and your unwavering courage are not just personality traits, they are magnetic forces in the energetic realm. When these traits are aligned with intention, they become the very currents that carry the flow of wealth toward you. Visualize this, a golden river, wide and unstoppable, already flowing in your direction. It is vibrant, glistening under the light, filled with the resources, opportunities, and breakthroughs you've been praying for. Right now, the only thing that determines how much of that river reaches you is whether you open the gates or keep them closed. Many people unknowingly build dams with doubt, fear, and impatience, but you, Leo, have the power to lift those gates through trust, gratitude, and an open heart. The more you align with your natural brilliance, the wider the gates open, and the faster that golden current rushes in. Astrologically, the sun's placement in your chart speaks to your capacity for visibility and impact. This is why when you stand confidently in your own story, when you allow your authentic self to shine without apology, you increase your gravitational pull. Financial abundance is not simply a reward for hard work, it is a byproduct of resonance. When your energy matches the vibration of prosperity, when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all attuned to the reality you desire, the universe has no choice but to respond in kind. To help you step into this state right now, close your eyes for just 2 minutes. Breathe deeply and slowly, and picture a warm golden light flowing around your body, wrapping you in a glow that feels both powerful and comforting. Imagine this light carrying with it every resource, opportunity, and connection you need. With each breath, see it drawing closer, and with each exhale, whisper to yourself, "I am ready." This simple act sends a direct signal to the energetic field that you are open to receive without resistance. Colors hold their own energetic frequency, and for you in this moment, gold is your anchor. Gold carries the vibration of wealth, stability, and self-worth. Surrounding yourself with this color, whether in clothing, accessories, or even the decor in your space, subtly reinforces your alignment with abundance. Complement this with a bold, vibrant orange to ignite your creativity and passion. Orange reminds you to approach your goals with joy and enthusiasm, infusing the energy of your financial journey with inspiration rather than obligation. This is not about forcing outcomes or micromanaging the process. It is about stepping into such alignment with your purpose, values, and truth that the flow of prosperity becomes effortless. The moment you stop chasing and start embodying, you step into a realm where opportunities seek you out, doors open without knocking, and wealth finds you without struggle. This is the flow you are being called to join, and it is already here. All that's left is for you to step in. Leo, the path to the abundance waiting for you is not built solely on ambition or action. It is shaped, in large part, by what you are willing to release. Many people focus entirely on what they can do to attract wealth and blessings, but few realize that the weight of unresolved pain, resentment, and fear can silently hold the gates of abundance closed. Doubt, the fear of not having enough, and wounds from the past act like energetic blockages. They sit in your field like heavy stones in a flowing river, slowing the current that is meant to bring your blessings to you. When you hold on to these blocks, it doesn't matter how brightly you try to shine, your light is filtered, your signal to the universe is weakened. Think of forgiveness not as a reward for someone else's actions, but as the most powerful act of self-liberation you can offer yourself. It is the quiet but undeniable declaration that you will no longer allow old pain to dictate your present or your future. In the language of tarot, the star speaks of deep healing, a return to hope, and the gentle renewal of your spirit. Temperance teaches balance, harmony, and the alchemy of turning pain into wisdom. Together, they guide you toward a state where you are no longer reacting from old wounds but creating from a place of wholeness. Numerology adds another layer to this understanding. The vibration of the number 6 is one of compassion, healing, and unconditional love. This number invites you to see not just others but yourself through the eyes of compassion. It urges you to understand that holding on to grudges or guilt keeps you in energetic debt, preventing you from fully stepping into the wealth and peace that are already aligned for you. By embodying the energy of the 6, you soften the edges of your own heart, creating a fertile ground for abundance to grow. Try this simple but powerful exercise. Write down the names of 3 people or situations that still carry a charge for you, those you haven't yet forgiven. They could be others, or they could be parts of yourself. Hold the paper in your hands, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. As you exhale, say clearly and with conviction, "I release you so I may receive my blessing." When you do this, you are not erasing the past or pretending it didn't happen. You are acknowledging the truth of it, and then choosing to step beyond it. Forgiveness is like unlocking a golden door. Behind it lies the treasure that has always been yours, but which you could not access while your hands were gripping the bars of old anger and fear. The moment you release your grip, the door swings open, and the wealth, both material and emotional, flows freely toward you. This is not just symbolic, it has a measurable impact on your energy field, your mindset, and the opportunities you magnetize. Remember, forgiving does not mean condoning what happened. It does not mean you have to welcome someone back into your life or forget the lessons you've learned. It means you are taking back control of your emotional and energetic space. You are declaring that you will no longer be bound to the pain of the past. In doing so, you raise your frequency to match the abundance that has been waiting patiently for you to be ready. In this space of release, your light grows stronger. The magnetic pull of your Leo energy becomes even more potent. And as you stand in this renewed state, you become the living embodiment of a universal truth. When the heart is free, the gates of blessing swing wide open. This is how you prepare yourself to receive not just wealth, but the kind of abundance that transforms your entire life. Leo, the wealth that is flowing toward you now is not arriving in your life by accident, nor is it meant to serve you alone. In the language of energy, resources are never static, they are currents, meant to move through you, to nourish you, and then to reach far beyond you. Your abundance is not just a prize, it is fuel. It is the golden oil in the lamp you are meant to carry, a light that will guide not only your own path but also illuminate the way for those still searching in the dark. When you understand that money, influence, and opportunity are simply tools for amplifying your true mission, you begin to wield them with a power that transforms more than just your personal reality. This understanding is written in the very essence of your sign. As a Leo, You are a leader by design, not because you demand authority, but because your presence naturally commands attention. People are drawn to you, inspired by your courage, and uplifted by the warmth you radiate. The sun, your ruling force, does not shine for itself, it shines to give life to everything in its reach. In the same way, the abundance coming into your life is meant to extend beyond your personal comfort and into the lives of others, touching them in ways that leave a lasting mark. Imagine standing before a crowd, not in the spotlight for your own glory, but because you have something real, something needed, to offer. Your words carry hope. Your actions restore dignity. Your generosity sparks someone else's belief that life can change. In that moment, you are no longer just a receiver of blessings, you are a living channel for them. The wealth you hold becomes a ripple that moves outward, touching people you may never meet, shaping futures you may never see. This is the kind of legacy abundance is inviting you to create. One powerful way to begin is by intentionally setting aside a portion of what you receive, perhaps 5%, or whatever feels right for you, as a light fund. This is a pool of resources dedicated solely to acts of kindness, support, and empowerment. It can be as grand as funding a community project or as intimate as quietly paying for someone's groceries when they think no one notices. What matters is not the size of the gesture, but the energy behind it. When you give from love rather than obligation, you activate one of the most profound laws in the universe, the law of multiplied return. This law is simple yet unshakable. What you give in genuine love comes back to you in amplified form. Every time you pour into others with an open heart, you send a pulse through the energetic field that carries your signature, and the universe responds in kind. The return may not always be financial, sometimes it is an opportunity, a connection, a moment of divine timing, but it always expands you in ways that enrich your life far beyond what you gave. Surround yourself with reminders of this mission. The color royal purple holds a frequency of purpose, intuition, and higher calling. Let it be a visual anchor in your environment through the clothes you wear, the space you create, or the symbols you keep close. Purple reminds you daily that your abundance is not random, it is a sacred trust. It asks you to make decisions from the highest place within you, where your personal desires and the needs of the collective meet in perfect harmony. As you step into this awareness, you'll find that the more you give, the more naturally abundance flows back to you, not as a transaction, but as a natural rhythm. You are part of an endless cycle, both receiving and giving, expanding and being expanded. This is how your wealth fulfills its highest purpose, by becoming a source of light that burns long after the moment it was shared. And when you live this way, you do more than accumulate, you build a legacy that outshines even the most dazzling material gain. Leo, there comes a moment when receiving is no longer a passive act but an active declaration. This is where you step beyond simply hoping for abundance and begin claiming it with your whole being. Words have power, not just the kind that persuades others, but the kind that shapes the unseen currents of reality itself. In the language of energy, every word you speak is a signal, every declaration is a command to the field around you. This is why a clear, intentional statement such as, "I welcome my blessing. I trust the divine order of the universe. I commit to using this wealth to fulfill my mission of light," can alter the trajectory of your life. When you speak it, you are not asking. You are affirming. You are aligning your vibration with the outcome you know is already yours. In tarot, the magician embodies this principle. Standing between heaven and earth, one hand raised and the other pointing downward, the magician channels energy from the unseen into the tangible world. His tools, the sword, the cup, the pentacle, the wand, are symbols of mind, emotion, material, and spirit working in harmony. When you speak your declaration, you take up that same position, becoming a conscious channel through which potential becomes form. This is not about reciting words mindlessly. It is about feeling each one as a living truth, allowing it to resonate in your body until it becomes part of you. To anchor this energy more deeply, write your declaration down by hand on a piece of paper. The act of writing imprints it into your physical reality, translating thought into something you can touch and see. Place it somewhere you will encounter it daily: your desk, your mirror, the table beside your bed, so it becomes a constant reminder of the agreement you have made with yourself and the universe. Each time your eyes pass over those words, you reaffirm your readiness. You can enhance the potency of this practice with a simple ritual. Light a golden candle, its flame representing the sun's life-giving force, the same radiant energy that rules your sign. As the candle burns, stand or sit before it, holding your declaration in your hands. Read it aloud slowly, letting the words carry weight. Imagine the light of the flame growing brighter with each phrase, as though your intentions are feeding it. See that light extending beyond the candle, moving into your own aura, then flowing outward to touch the greater web of energy in which your blessings are already forming. Repetition is the key to mastery in the energetic world. Every time you repeat your declaration with focus, you send out a pulse, like a lighthouse beam sweeping across the horizon. The more consistent the signal, the more certain it is that the ships carrying your opportunities will find their way to you. Over time, you will notice a shift not only in your external circumstances but in your internal state. Doubt gives way to knowing. Restlessness is replaced by a calm expectancy. This practice is more than symbolic. It trains your mind to focus on what is possible rather than what is lacking. It reconditions your emotions to anticipate good rather than brace for disappointment. And it primes your actions to align with the reality you are calling in. You become a full participant in the creation of your destiny. The universe listens most closely to those who speak with clarity and conviction, not because the words alone are magic, but because they reflect a soul that has already said yes to its own potential. Every declaration you make is a promise to yourself. Keep speaking it, keep feeling it, and watch as the path ahead reshapes itself to meet you halfway. This is how you stand in the role of creator, not spectator. How you affirm, again and again, that the blessings already belong to you. Leo, the moment you step up to the threshold of change, it is tempting to look for immediate proof that everything you have been calling in is already here. Yet the nature of true transformation is quieter, more patient, and far more profound than instant gratification. It is like planting a seed deep in the soil. You cannot see it breaking open beneath the surface, you cannot watch the first delicate root finding its way into the earth, but you trust it is happening. That hidden process is where the miracle begins, and it is no less real simply because it is unseen. Your journey into abundance follows this same rhythm. In numerology, the number 8 holds the vibration of strength, balance, and material mastery. Turned on its side, it becomes the infinity symbol, a reminder of the endless flow between giving and receiving, effort and reward, energy and form. This is the number of sustained success, the kind that is not built in haste but through steady alignment and faith. When the 8 shows up for you, it asks for patience and consistency, assuring you that what is meant for you will not pass you by. It is the promise that your harvest is coming, but also the challenge to remain grounded until the season is right. One of the most powerful ways to remain in this grounded state is to practice 3 minutes of intentional stillness each morning. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and bring your awareness to your breath. As you inhale, imagine you are drawing in the golden light of wealth, opportunity, and support from the space around you. As you exhale, release any tightness, doubt, or fear that might be clouding your energy. Feel that golden light wrapping around you, steady and strong, like the warmth of the sun at dawn. In these few minutes, you are aligning your inner frequency with the reality you are building, even if you cannot yet see it. Understand that the treasure you have been promised already carries your name. It exists now, in this moment, in the energetic realm, and it is moving toward you with precision. Your role is not to force its arrival, but to keep the space open for it to land. Every thought of trust is a bridge. Every act of gratitude is an invitation. Every moment of patience is proof that you are already living in the vibration of someone who knows their blessing is inevitable. This is where your Leo strength becomes a gift. Your nature is bold, but real courage is not only about action, it is also about holding your vision steady when nothing seems to be happening. It is believing in the warmth of the sun even on the cloudiest day. It is knowing that the forces that govern your success operate beyond the limits of what the eyes can confirm. Right now, the miracle you've been asking for is not somewhere far away, it is already in motion, making its way into form. The shift you feel in the air, the subtle changes in your opportunities, even the way your intuition nudges you towards certain choices, these are signs that the flow has begun. Trust that nothing is delayed, everything is aligning in the way that will serve you best. Hold this truth close. The door you are about to walk through is not just an entrance into a new chapter. It is the culmination of every moment you stayed faithful, every time you chose trust over fear. Your treasure is not just approaching, it has already begun to arrive. All you need to do now is keep walking, keep believing, and keep your heart open wide enough to receive it in full. Leo, as we come to the close of this journey together today, I want you to pause for a moment and truly feel the weight and the wonder of what we have explored. Every message, every visualization, and every step we have shared is not just theory, it is an open invitation for you to take ownership of your life in a way that is both grounded and limitless. You are the one who decides how you live, how you receive, and how you use the blessings that are coming your way. No one else can make those choices for you. This is your stage, your story, and your season to rise. So I want to ask you, what will you do with what you've learned here today? Will you choose to hold on to these insights, letting them guide your actions and reshape your reality? Or will you set them aside and wait for the right time, knowing that the right time is already here? Remember, the moment you decide to embody the energy of abundance, courage, and generosity, you are already rewriting the direction of your life. The blessings ahead are not random, they are aligned specifically for you. And the more you show up for your own growth, the more the universe meets you halfway. Wealth, opportunities, healing, and clarity are not just arriving for you to keep, they are arriving for you to live fully and to share, to pour into others so that your light creates more light. That is the cycle you are a part of now. My wish for you, Leo, is that you have the health to enjoy what is coming, the wisdom to use it well, and a heart wide enough to receive and give without fear. May you wake each morning knowing you are chosen, and may that knowledge shape the way you walk, speak, and act. You have the strength to live your purpose boldly, and the grace to let it touch every life you encounter. If you felt the truth of these words, I want to hear from you. Comment below with, "I am ready," so that together we can affirm your place in this flow of abundance. Share this video if you know someone who is standing on the edge of their own breakthrough. They may need this reminder as much as you did today. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Eternal Mindfulness so you never miss the messages designed to keep you aligned, inspired, and empowered. Thank you for being here, for showing up for yourself, and for allowing me to walk this path beside you today. Your presence is not taken for granted. The support you give through your time, your engagement, and your energy fuels this channel and allows me to continue bringing you the guidance that transforms lives. And trust me, Leo, you will want to stay with me in the days ahead, because the revelations that the universe has prepared are nothing short of spectacular. The choice is in your hands now, and I know you have what it takes to claim it. The universe has chosen you, and the moment to shine is no longer in the future, it is here. It is now. And it has your name written all over it.